Hello, 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 everyone. How are all of you? Hopefully, you're all doing well. We're gonna play some Destiny 2. I'm not feeling the best because I'm currently suffering from a kidney stone, which may require me to make some frequent pauses here and there, and may have some pain complaints as I go along. But we'll do what we can. Get done what we can. And that's also why I've not been streaming the last couple days, is because of. So where did I leave off? What do I need to do next? Vex code obtained. Which is on Nessus.
Friends, I'm tracking a marked increase in the frequency of enemy patrols. Suggest cessation of life functions in the following units.
Oh.
These Vex, they're building something.
Calculating probabilities. Yes, they are.
This one not done? Okay. Yeah, it's done. Quit teleporting around.
Why would they leave these plates around if they get so angry when anyone steps on them? Fire down. Eat that.
As inorganic networked intelligences, Vex are not capable of digestion.
Yeah, thanks. Eat that anyway. Inorganic networked intelligences.
That doesn't really sound like Ghost there. That does not sound like something that they would normally say.
Here we go.
Thank you for the follow there, Lunar Gamer. How are you? Hopefully you're doing well.
Good news! Vex activity has flatlined, taking your zone off alert.
Fortunately, I'm looking for something in this general area, and I'm not entirely certain what I'm looking for. That's my skimmer. Keep looking around. Oh, so yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. down into here. Okay, that works. Message awaits on the helm. Okay.
Guardian, Osiris, Ikora and I have made a plan. We can use what we know about the Veil and the Vexnet.
The Veil? Why would you need to...
We will go to my tomb, in the timeline where I died fighting the Vex. My true death.
When you were taken from me.
Yes. I can use the memories of that Saint 14. My memories.
I remember when the Vex killed my crew. Those memories will haunt me forever.
Failsafe?
That's not
I
helping
mean,
failsafe.
It's not so bad. Except for the horrors.
Yes. Everything I learned, everything I did. I fought the Vex for many, many years.
I remember.
Ikora thinks we can use the data to find this conductor and secure the Echo.
No. I won't. We can find another way. Failsafe.
It must be done. So I will do it. Ikora told me I was once the Vex's greatest opponent. She said I should remind them.
I need to think. This can't be the only path left to us.
The Saint unit has already made up his mind.
He needs you right now. You know he can't do it without you, right?
I'd rather like this gun.
Saint will join us shortly. We seek access to his tomb.
We are grave robbing.
That is one way of putting it.
The intern Saint unit is still VexNet. Their memory core is a back channel into the network.
Saint must understand there are no lesser versions. Only expressive tessellations of what could be. And facing his death again is the cost of that revelation. Well, so be it.
Nessus reshapes itself around this Vex fluid. Soon, we will hardly recognize it. The Infinite Forest was on Mercury. How do we reach it from here?
Access here is somewhat like an archive, imprinted into the magnetic field of Nessus.
The Vex used Nessus for defunct digital storage. They kept trying to plug me into it. And wow, is exposing me to their connection protocols going to backfire. They should have predicted that.
What did you mean about the data here being defunct?
The Guardian pulled you from a point before your death to a point after it. To the Vex, that temporal event is a defunct anomaly now, non-existent within this timeline. So it is kept here, stored in Nessus's memory.
The details that separate him and I, if they fade away, will I be his shadow? Or will he be mine?
I can't answer that for you. You're you. Were you less you before today? I tore open time for you.
I suppose.
You should be near the access point, Guardian. Locate a conflux. They will react to our attempt to breach the tomb.
Yes, they're doing that now. This is exactly as complex as I anticipated. I'm almost in. I'm in.
Now to learn of the man I was, and will be. Osiris. Why did they keep my body?
Respect. They honor you with a perfect preservation. There's no replacing you, Saint. Even the Vex recognize that.
The Vex are very meticulous.
But also weirdly sentimental.
There.
Wait. When I searched for you in the Infinite Forest, I saw this again and again. You, entombed, taken away from me, perhaps forever. When finally I found you, I thought I would never have to see it again.
I am here, Osiris. You told me that I am real.
So is he. Do it. Remember the Vex. But also how much I loved you in that timeline, too. Saint!
I see it. I tear through the Vex. They cannot stand against me. They hesitate. They are afraid of me. Oh. Then Geppetto is hurt. I try to protect her, but I am too late. I pull a Minotaur apart with my bare hands. But soon, I fall. The Vex approach. They are lifting me up. I lose my senses. I cannot feel my body. My vision blinks in and out. But
Stop. Please.
I am on this slab, but I have one final feeling. A memory of us. Together. I am bringing you tea. I watch you take a sip. It is too hot, but you smile. That is my last thought. My Phoenix. Oh. I am gone. But no, here I am. With both of you. I am Saint 14. The conductor cannot hide from me anymore. Failsafe!
I have the coordinates, Saint Unit.
Good luck.
Saint Unit, Captain, I have achieved coordinate lock. I'm rerouting the conductor's radiolaria flow to this location. So, hey, while redirecting the conductor to you, they were real in there. I pulled some other Vex along, and you're surrounded. Maybe we can reason with them?
Yes, Guardian. Reason them with the big guns. I will protect Osiris until the way is clear.
Captain, I am patching in cover. Eyes up.
shooting me. This was a bit busted, really.
Violence succeeded where diplomacy failed. And I got that pesky pump door open before the Vex cut our connection. You have a clear path to the conductor.
Excellent work, fail-safe. Now it is us telling them what to do.
The conductor's signal approaches. Nessus groans under the yoke of its new cultivator.
is a facsimile, its archetype. No, I am Maya Sandrash. But we have already met.
Sundaresh. So this is what happened to you after Neomuna. After your experiments with the Veil.
I know what you can do with the Echo of Command. I will not allow you to raise an army of Vex.
I'm doing what I've been called to do.
The Vex called to you.
Humanity called to me. The collapse, the Black Fleet is finished. Now, we can look back to what we've lost. Radiolaria is the means to this end. It represents the smallest unit of consciousness. A trillion formless minds, notes in a symphony of thought. Each one begging for direction, for a conductor. Nessus will be converted. The radiolaria I command will be spread throughout the system. I will deliver us a golden age. And if you stand in the way of progress, I will break you down into more compliant elements.
We are not your Vex.
You will be.
Get us out of here, now!
The voice actress behind that character is such an amazing voice actor. But they almost always play bad guys. Not always, but almost always.
Hunter, welcome home.
Glint, patch me into Misrax.
Maya Sandrash, risen from the Vax network. She has Lakshmi's face. Osiris tells me it must be a mask she feels comfortable wearing. Well, it did not comfort me. And today was already filled with ghosts of the past. Guardian, before I claimed the memories of the other me, I was afraid. I was already filled with doubt, and I thought I might lose myself. But as his thoughts merged with mine, it was as though I lived through his centuries of struggle. And my feelings, our feelings, were in perfect harmony. And suddenly all questions the conductor put in my mind were answered. It does not matter if I am the real saint or the true saint. Every me is me.
Yeah, more or less.
When Maya tried to command me again, I used my truth to push her away. But she still forced me to my knees. She is growing stronger. We must return to stop her, but she has blocked our access. Failsafe is working on a way through. And when she finds it, I will be... This life can take its toll. Come to me if you need to talk.
I have no idea what...
Eververse isn't just a title, it's a promise.
The research on Neomuna's Veil facility is complete. As the report is lengthy, I will summarize. Maya Sandarish and Chioma Essie were a married pair of researchers in the Golden Age. Their work often touched on the Vex. They found an object on Neptune that whispered to Maya in her own voice. That artifact, the Veil, is of the darkness, as the Traveler is of the light. Maya grew obsessed with it. Chioma grew afraid. In her compulsion to study the Veil, Maya took no heed of any risks or of Chioma's doubts. Humans under her command died. Exominds were wiped. Maya wanted a chorus that could channel the power of the Veil. And to control that chorus, she built an imprint of herself named Lakshmi. Soon afterwards, Maya entered the Vex network. She left no trace. Chioma exiled Lakshmi, shut down all Veil research, and redacted it from Neomuna's history. In a final act, Chioma entered the network herself. Other Mayas and Chiomas were already inside, simulated hundreds of times by the Vex. It's possible that the Echo brought many Mayas together into the Conductor. Or perhaps only the first. There is no way to know which, if any, directed the conductor's actions. But it would be folly to underestimate any Maya Sandaresh.
Do you still imagine all the possibilities life could have, as I did? Or has fate made other choices for us? If we are to stray from our predetermined path, our salvation requires sacrifice. I experimented to find the words that would make you understand. Make you see what I see. But for you, the cost was always too great. Lifetimes passed before I realized, for me, you are too great a cost. Somewhere was another us that made the right choices. A better us. A better you. Not imprisoned by fate. I do not know what that version looks like. Us. Perfected. But I will. Because though we've lost everything, I still dream of what we could be. And in one of the many iterations in which we have peace, I only want the one that is real. I will find our golden age. Our perfect future. Yours and mine. And if you cannot see why my methods are necessary, I have the tools to make you understand.
That's not how people work.
The frogs are saved, and you brought a new crew member aboard. Thank you, Captain.
I suspect this little guy's toxic secretions insulated it from Vex radiolaria. Impressive.
The Vex will adapt to assimilate this species along with the rest of Nessus. But we can protect them with violence.
Did you receive the transmission from Maya Sundaresh? What did she mean when she said she'd find our golden age?
As a Golden Age AI myself, I observe a negligible intersection between Maya's current behavior and the relative utopia of that time.
There was peace. We turned our focus to the stars, but we weren't conquerors. We were explorers, scientists, adventurers. We reached into the unknown, not to control it, not because we were commanded to, but because we had hope. That feeling was a long time ago, but I'll never forget it.
And I'm not getting any of that from Maya. Captain, I have overridden the Vex security around the scene of your last confrontation. The coordinates are standing by. If you find Maya, tell her I reject her entire premise, and then destroy her.
I am honored to house you. Captain Jacobson has been proposing sweeping policy changes in your absence. Keep an eye on that one.
Okay.
Welcome, Fire Team. Your mission is to collect data, disrupt the Vex, and do not forget to have fun. Saint Unit, I am detecting heightened Vex processing activity. Forwarding coordinates to Vanguard Tactical.
Guardians, the data here carries the Conductor's plans, yes, but also her lies meant to convert all Vex, all life, to her cause.
The Fallen are not playing around. Neither should you. Rendering assistance. May I join your fire team, Captain? Data acquired. Please accept this in exchange.
Anyway, that's what it's to do with it. So long as I did this activity, I couldn't remember how this was supposed
That
to work.
is a lot of data. Stepping in. Show me what that one does.
Well done, fire team. The more we learn of Nessus's changes, the better prepared we will be to face its dangers.
Speaking of danger, tracking incoming hostiles. Sending you the details, Captain. Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator. Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator. I don't know what's on that data you stole, but a lot of it's coming your way to get it back. Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator. Your faithful failsafe is here. I like to see you looking so strong and powerful and murderous. Please accept this gift. and mulch some Vex with it. Big old bundle of code on the field, Captain. Time to be a malignant process and reroute their uplink. Am I right? That is a lot of data. Stepping in.
That's as much data as we have capacity for. Time to leave, Guardian.
I hate to see you go, but I'd also hate to watch the Vex trap you in a time box forever.
Yeah, that was funny.
Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator. Harvesting Radiolaria Incubator. Proximity scans show a horrifying number of Vex surging into the region. Destroying their uplink to that Minotaur will slam the door in their collective metal faces. Fireteam member with high data yield found. Your achievement has been memorialized in my memory core. Your faithful failsafe is here. Fireteam down. Oh no, it's happening again. Show me what that one does. Your faithful failsafe is here. Guardian secured. I bet the Vex are boiling in their tanks processing that data loss.
Data extraction completed, and here we stand, free from the clutches of the Vex.
Saint Unit, I am glad that your confidence has returned. If the conductor tries that again, just do what I do. Mute your audio feed and fill in the blanks yourself.
Well said, Failsafe. You give good advice, friend.
Huh? Friend.
I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back.
You found the other Hydra, eh, Captain? Nice. These duplicate Vex signatures have been popping up all over Nessus, sometimes on totally different frames.
I wonder if they are replicating in batches to test specific adaptations. Maybe.
Oh, we'll try this solo.
Guardian, the conductor has diverted the flow of radiolaria to the planet's core.
We know her goal. We must uncover her method. It seems a contingent of Shadow Legion has taken interest in Sanderesh's plans. To what end, and under whose command, we do not know. Outpace them.
Hmm. Nope, that ain't it. Now it finally decides to show me. There we go. Aha! So there was a way from over there. I just wasn't seeing it because I'm dumb. Okay. What the fuck? No, that ain't it. See, I already went through there, and that directed me down to here. Unless there's somewhere else I was supposed to have gone. Thank you. And welcome, Emmy. How are you? I mean, I've been better. Ow! Well, that was, unexpected. It's just, some medical issues I'm currently on some medication for that's causing some problems. Hopefully within the next few days I will be all better. Well, thank you for that. So, as far as I figured out, go in here. Now, is there any other option? Maybe this is where I was supposed to go. Yeah, it is. Nope. Did I touch something that killed me, or did I just go too low? I don't know whether I love it yet or not. So far, I am not enjoying it all that much. So there's where I need... I guess there's my best guess at where I need to go. It's just where do I go from there? I generally don't enjoy the platforming sections of Destiny. Ah, here maybe might be where I need to go. Going, I guess, over there. Well, I just don't enjoy platforming in general. It's not just Destiny, it's any platforming. So it's like it's my most dreaded part of any kind of video game. Hopefully this is right. Nope, not that one. No, wait. Ah! Whatever that was, it just killed me. So must be some sort of push, some sort of item that pushes you forward. Well, I keep trying for that one. Let's go over here and see what this one does. I'll put me somewhere else, but this don't look right either. So yeah, I'm guessing... this may become a problem. Although, it may be just that I'm... Is this where I'm supposed to go? Let's go up. That was apparently not the way. Let's go back up, try this again. I think up is still the right way. Because I don't know of any other way to have gone. No, this can't be the right way, because this just took me right back to here. Where the fuck am I supposed to go? Wait, maybe over here. There we go. Don't like that something's telling me it knows I'm here. So I said, you know that I'm here. I don't know that I'm here.
I can only speculate as to the Shadow Legion's motivations. We have seen allies sublimated into the Vex network. It takes great strength of will to maintain a distinct identity within it. The Echo grants that strength of will. We have seen it firsthand in the Conductor's presence.
And we've stopped Scion incursions into the Nessus Vex Collective before. The Shadow Legion wants the same thing we do.
There we go. Just in case I need this. Okay. way to stop me. Destroy my collective. Oh shit. Okay. I can. Well, this will be interesting trying to figure out how this is supposed to work. Am I supposed to go up or am I supposed to go back? Looks like back. Okay. That worked out pretty well, I feel like. But I take from what you've been saying, Yimmy, that you're a player of Destiny as well.
Sandaresh is creating pluralities within the Vex minds, instigating individuality within her collective.
Until now, each Vex collective was guided by one mind, acting in unison. Maya has turned a collective into a community.
It makes them unpredictable. Our tactics must change accordingly.
My guess is this was right. And over to here's my best guess.
This Vex mind is acting as a caretaker for the planet's core. An immune response to the Shadow Legion. Intriguing.
Ah! Oh, wait. I'm no longer... I don't have a soul life now. I don't have to worry too much. I know how to get a higher level Radiolite sampler.
Sen kokos kios. Kankoshi no kitu. Ojitsuki koke kalyan. Żądam się Kagake tuo. Hitseżnik. Żądam Kyoshi. Shenji. Oasis Sauk. Sebenga. Kikyasamo. Sheep Shellstick. Shaman Corpies. Ibrinokis.
I hate fighting enemies like this one. Son of a bitch! Oh, that wasn't an insta-death? Okay. I'm good with that then. The Reaper guy's bigger. We're not done? I was hoping we were done. Well, since we're not, give me just a moment here. Okay, I'm back.
Ishtar buildings. Here. Are the Vex establishing facilities as reconstructions of Sundaresh's memories? Taking comfort in the familiar, and forcing the Vex to give her what she needs. Sounds like Maya.
I don't even figure out how to get a higher level radiolite sampler. Guessing through here.
Fidelity test. What did we name our daughter?
What? Maya?
What did we name our daughter?
Where are you? What's going on? Please? Maya?
What did we name our daughter?
Nisa.
Elaborate.
We debated names for weeks. Parthenogenic incubation was moving along fine in the lab. And the collapse. Everything happened so fast, we had to leave.
Answer. Latency beyond acceptable bounds. Degaussing exomind.
No! Osiris, I read your reports from Neptune. That was Gioma Essie. What did Maya do?
She's searching for something. Using Chioma
Hey,
as a
Zorai.
baseline to find our golden age among the simulations.
This is horrific.
I'm afraid this is just the beginning.
How are you?
Sunderesh has amassed a formidable Vex force. For now, we can only delay her plans.
Guardian, take this opportunity to strike.
Feel like you're being crushed by the world. Wanna wait, that's... Wait, what's that icon? Artist? Nice. Feel like I'm missing part of a conversation here. Oh, okay. That's heavy ammo. We want that. Oh. Nope. You gotta go. You be a problem. Okay, yeah, no, I'm always up for having company. By all means, join. Hey, how are you?
Hello. Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
I still feel like I'm being crushed by the world.
Well, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. It's the pain. It's the pain.
Yeah, I understand pain right now. I'm dealing with
So
a kidney
mean.
stone.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I don't think you told me before. Is that like a recent thing that's
Yeah.
popped up?
It is. It's a recent thing.
Oh no. First sweet beanie.
It just started Saturday.
Oh heck. And that's one of those things that like has to air quotes work its way out. And
Yep, pretty much. So
all this science and not enough getting this out of you. That shouldn't be in there.
yeah, they've given me a few medications that should help, but
But alas, you have to wait.
yeah. And at least when the painkiller's working, it's bearable.
That is good. That is good. Bearable is certainly a thing.
Oh, that's what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm supposed to shoot that thing. I've been spending a whole bunch of time trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do, and missing that.
It's the holographic thingy over there.
Yep.
Let's see. What can I do with my channel points? What evil can I do with my channel points? I can have you hydrate. That's pretty evil.
That's pretty
looking after
necessary right
your
now.
health.
I've been hydrating a lot here.
Let's give you an official Twitch hydrate then. And let's do this.
Listen.
Ah, fuck! He moved. Made me waste my ult.
Wait, my scary thing made Navi made you lose your ult or what?
No, the enemy moved on me.
Duh.
And so it missed him entirely.
I thought for a second that Navi made you lose it, and I'm thinking, oh no, what have I done?
No.
So what kind of dungeon are we doing today? What is the...
This is a newish exotic quest.
Oh.
It came out actually during the previous act.
Ah, teleporting. I haven't played Destiny in quite some time, so I am very behind on the meta and lore.
Yeah. So right now we're after the final shape. Currently, instead of doing seasons, they're doing what they're calling acts, which are in 3 parts.
Okay.
This is Act 2, Part 3.
Oh, stinky! They're doing it like bits and then bops.
It's actually quite a bit of content each time, so.
Oh, okay. Just the way that it was laid out made it sound like it was
Yeah, the way they do make it sound, it is. I mean, it's not much different from the seasons that they were doing before. But maybe it's a little bit better. Okay.
Put you on that screen so I can see what you're doing. No, go back. I need that tab. There you go. There's just utter chaos unfolding in my browser right now.
Okay.
No, look, window. You're supposed to be over here, on this side, being really pretty. Okay, all is well now.
Never good when Windows don't want to cooperate.
Exactly.
Stupid Vex, quit teleporting around.
Where are these sisters?
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hello, Ambi. You are in a live stream right now.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're fine. You're okay as long as you want to be.
I'm simply making you aware
No, I appreciate
that
that.
everything you say and do is being recorded.
Yes.
I'm trying to find the Sisters of Battle on the website, but I can't find them.
Well, they have a lot more here of those than they do the Space Wolves.
Yeah, under Space Marines, you'll see Space Wolves.
Mm-hmm. But then what the gentleman said that any of the Marines to be Space Wolves. Because they're all underneath the same chapter.
Yeah, you can have multiple peoples from the same same main faction.
Mm-hmm. Did not know that.
Oh, okay. Under the armies of the Imperium, that Adeptus Sororitas. And I apologize for like summoning the Warhammer 40k army. By just uttering those words.
I like reading the books. I never gotten to actually play it.
Oh. One day. There's actually a setup that you can do on the tabletop simulator.
Yes, it's one of many things I'd like to do with Tabletop Simulator, but I've never gotten a chance to do. Because I'd love to do Warhammer. I'd love to do.
Oh, okay.
Bloodborne.
So it'd be better to get the book then.
You'd love to do.
Okay.
What? Sorry.
There's a couple.
Mute.
So I'd like to do like the Bloodborne board game and Warhammer 40k. Although I'd rather probably do Warhammer 40k more as a D&D campaign than.
I don't know if there is any official stuff. That sounds interesting.
I know there is stuff out there to do it. I don't know whether it's official or not.
Yeah. Because that sounds really interesting, actually. I haven't seen the Bloodborne board game, but I do have with me, like actually, in my cupboard, I have the Dark Souls board game. And that one's really fun, to play.
I've not again gotten a chance to play that either, but I have seen it.
It's good to do. It's good to do.
But I'd guess it's probably very similar in the way they play and work.
If they're made by the same company, I'd have to say yes. But I could give you.
I also know that there's a Horizon game that's similar.
I have it. I have it. If you can't tell, I like it and I'm excited.
It does not surprise me.
Yes.
But it's really just one of many things I'd love to play, and I just can't ever get anyone to be interested in Tabletop Simulator to do such.
Really?
Yeah.
It's so odd.
Oh, I've been trying for years.
Both like myself and Maka were talking about doing something. Doing like a regame in Tabletop Simulator for Warhammer 40k.
That would certainly be interesting.
Yeah. Because we both like it. So, what's the word? And we're looking to see what they have, how we can do it. Like if there are any specific boards that have like rules, etc. in them. But a while back, I also did a... Oh my gosh, it's so fun. I actually want to play it again. It's a game called Kingdom Death.
That sounds familiar.
It should. I talked about it in the past, and I would love to run a small game with that. I'll get like an explanation. Where is that texture that I want?
I need shield. Hide behind the wall for a moment.
So that I initially found as a thing on Kickstarter. It's a cooperative tabletop adventure style thing where you have a mini that represents yourself. And you can gain and find equipment as you go, so it sort of plays a little bit like a like Pathfinder D&D sort of thing.
Sunderesh is doing more than commanding the Vex.
But you're playing like specific scenarios.
Taking control of an entire collective.
By the dice rolls,
and using Radiolaria to search the Vex simulation network. Our golden age and her understanding must exist within it.
And Shioma.
Because you start in a world, if I remember, where there's no light whatsoever. And that like captivated me.
A heart.
Wow, that sounds like one of the ideas of a possible future scenario on Once Human.
That is not the question at the front of my mind. That question is only, what will happen if she
That's
does?
interesting.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
Helm
once human kind of like
I need time to think
did
over
some
what
stuff
we
with the
found
snow
here.
level, like the snow map, that just put me right off it.
Yeah, that map sucked. We finished that up, and we're kind of waiting for some new scenarios. But one of the concepts that they're talking about doing for a future scenario is one where there is no light. It's basically all darkness, and you have to manage light.
Given how they did managing heat, I don't know if I would.
It depends on how they do it. If they do it like what they just did, eh. But I mean, there's some hope there for better.
There is, but I'd rather judge a company based on what it's done rather than what they say they're gonna do.
And that's fair. Give me something good. You did not.
Because like right now, if I want to play, my only choice really is Manibus.
Yeah.
And that just, it hasn't motivated me to play.
That's why I said we're kind of waiting for a new scenario to come out.
Understandable.
Well, there, I made it through that. I still need to level this up, so we'll dismantle that into that. Choir of One auto rifle fires extended range heavy caliber projectiles. That might be interesting. Okay,
Never trust anyone who tries to justify their actions for the greater good. There are hundreds of copies of Maya Sundaresh in the Vex simulation network. She knows that there's nothing we can learn from the Vex that would bring us closer to our golden age. Those times are behind us. We're here, and we have what we need. No. What Maya wants is control. And for now, she has exactly that. She has an agenda more personal than a golden age. She always does. You saw her experiments. She's iterating.
Yeah, especially when it's a
using the
company,
Vex,
that's how I
using
judge them.
Chioma. We lost
like I
so
said, that's
much
fair.
to the collapse. But this path won't lead us to anything but more loss.
I mean, I felt like they had
Guardian,
good
work with
intentions.
Failsafe
It
to get
just
back inside
didn't
Maya's facility
work
in the
out.
center of Nessus. With more data, we can uncover her secrets. And put an
Certainly,
end to her
yeah.
search.
I mean, there were things that once we figured it out, it became more manageable. But there were still some
Right,
areas
right.
that were just, no matter how much you did, it felt near impossible. But although back to Destiny, the final Shape expansion that pretty much ended the entire story arc that they've been doing since like Destiny 1. And so now these acts afterwards are all leading up to their whole new story arc.
Ah. I wonder, story arc wise, if we're gonna see anything entirely different.
I mean, depending upon how long it's been since you played, there's already a lot that's different.
Oh, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt.
We've had several new enemy types introduced. We've got not just darkness powers, but also prismatic powers now. And yeah, and it's kind of interesting to see where they're going to go next, because I don't know if you want spoilers or not, but
All right, I don't care about spoilers. You can talk about them if you like.
so we beat the Witness, who was controlling the Black Pyramids. And so now all that's kind of gone. And when we did that, a couple pieces of tech broke off of the Witness and are doing odd things to various enemy races. That's what we're dealing with here in this story arc, is where they somehow a piece of the Traveler is transforming Vex.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. Like I did not understand. I didn't understand what you were saying.
So you remember the Vex? Like the...
Gods, no, not presently. I don't remember anything. I've got painkillers in my system.
Okay. Well, the Vex are a race of enemies that come from a whole nother dimension, and they're basically like the Borg from Star Trek, and everything must be...
Get the heck out of my dimension! Go back to your own! What the heck?
Well, that's what the Vex do. They
That's
go
just
from
weird.
dimension to dimension and turn them all into giant robot paradises.
That's
Where-
just weird. If you can't, just keep your own dimension, why are you doing this?
Because they feel it's the only way as apparently. It's beyond that, there's no real explanation.
Leave my gosh damn dimension alone!
And at some point, some part of the Vex also started worshiping the darkness, which is mainly the ones that were actually in our universe. So as far as I can tell, some universes that might have been Vex, that might be Vex controlled, probably have fallen to the darkness. Others may not have. Some of the Fallen actually now live in the Lost City with everyone. And so they're allies. Actually, other than Vex and Hive, we actually have allies in all the enemy races. Because, well, they decided that fighting the darkness was too important to keep hating each other. So I need to go to the Rift Lost Sector. Which one? That one. Okay.
If we're gonna stay here, we should be building more ships. That's all I'm saying.
But somehow the item that broke off the Traveler and went to the Vex has brought back a kind of mad scientist guardian, and she's trying to create her perfect universe.
Oh.
Where
This is our universe. Get out.
Well, this was also her universe, but the love of her life kind of thought she'd gone insane and things went bad. So now she's trying to create the universe in such a way that the love of her life doesn't think she's insane, doesn't leave her.
Did she go insane?
Yes. In fact, one of the scenes that happened just before you showed up was recounting a conversation where she's basically bringing back her love
Captain. If we're
time
going
and
to bring
time again.
Any kind of fight to the conductor, I'll need to reclaim some
And
of my
then
original
if
Exodus
not
Black
happy
tech.
with the result, was wiping the exo she was putting her love's mind in and starting again.
Oh no, that's awful.
Yeah. So, still very much insane. But that is her entire end goal right now, it seems like, is to create that perfect world where everything went right for her.
God, these painkillers are doing their thing.
Oh, that's good. Does not feel great when they're not doing their thing.
No, it does not. The world sucks when they don't do their thing.
Although, with where I'm at right now, I kind of have to always wait for it to wear off and see if I need to take another one or not.
Understandable, Bubbles.
Because otherwise, I can't really tell whether the stone's passed or not. Although, what's probably sucked the most is that I went to the emergency department Saturday for it. Got there, was finally discharged at like 8 o'clock at night, only to find that the pharmacy was not open, so I couldn't get any of the medications. And so I had to suffer till like 10 a.m. Sunday. So when the pharmacy opens. So went 10 a.m. Got there. Was told, okay, you need to wait half an hour. We'll have it ready then. Okay, well, we'll wait the half hour like you're requesting me to do. So I wait, and then I get back in line after about an hour. Or, well, not an hour, but after half an hour. And then have to wait in line for an hour because a giant line had formed.
Mother. Oh. Well, they were telling you to heck and wait.
Yeah. While being in incredible amounts of pain. And at that point hadn't slept in almost 24 hours.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
Like, I got a small nap from the painkiller that they'd administered when I was actually in the emergency department. But that had been the extent of it.
Ugh.
Oh, wow. Haven't seen that thing in a long time. I'll integrate it into my system, and then... Watch out, the conductor. I'll be better at researching how to destroy you.
Yeah, we're gonna go upgrade failsafe some more. It's actually interesting they've made failsafe far more prevalent. That's a crappy helm. Okay. So I need to use solar damage to kill Vex. That can be done. Over here, let's go pet the frog.
Captain Jacobson has been proposing sweeping policy changes in your absence. I keep an eye on that one.
So how's your weekend been going, Zorai?
What's a weekend?
Saturday and Sunday.
Same family emergency stuff as always.
Unfortunate.
Still looking after the grandparents.
Okay. We'll switch those out. Oh. But you're gonna be coming back to streaming here soon. Have you set a day?
When it comes to streaming, I am looking at this Saturday, so the 11th.
Okay.
I'm thinking at least my time, somewhere around 1 p.m. So that's GMT.
Which I think
Until roughly like 4:35.
I think you're 4 hours ahead of me. So that'd put it at 9-ish.
Looks like those Scorn
9
meatheads
a.m.
are thriving again in that old worm factory.
Let's
Any
have
chance you
lunch.
could deal with it?
We're on it, Finch.
World time, buddy. Click, clack.
Well, if it wasn't for the way that Destiny acts, I'd give you a shout out. But if you want to give yourself a shout out in the chat, feel free.
Oh, Pepsi!
Um,
Try to get your time zone up here so I can tell you exactly when things are.
well, what time is it for you right now?
Presently, it is 9 p.m.
Maybe you're only 3 hours ahead of me because it's 4:51 here.
Ah, okay, I know what time zone you're in now. Yeah.
Yeah, Eastern.
So it will be exactly 8 a.m. EST. Unless this has the wrong present time zone thingy that I'm in, because time clocks change, and nobody tells me these things.
Well, not everywhere does that.
Yep, no, this is correct currently. So yeah, my 1 o'clock is your 8 a.m. 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
Well, I will certainly try to be there. I may be a little groggy. It should be / not.
Ah, there we go. Yep.
Otherwise, I think it's !SO.
Hi, Okami. You are live stream.
Hi.
Hey, Okami. Yep, well, you're live on Twitch at the moment.
Hello, Twitch.
Yeah, sorry, if my painkillers weren't hitting me as hard, I would be able to explain more stuff about what I'm doing for streaming. But the things I do remember right now is I have revamped my model entirely. So I'm now on a 4.0 is what I'm calling it model, because I've had quite a few models over time. I actually VTubed before the term VTuber was a thing. Using a really old it was a really old 3D model that I put together, which was just like a purple-skinned cat girl. And had like the jankiest tracking ever. It like didn't really work that well. I think there might still be pieces of me out there in the universe that people can find if they really, really search hard enough. About when I first VTubed. But I'm really excited with my new model. It's going to be a whole ass debut where people get to see the full reveal. Because on Blue Sky, I may have teased it quite a bit.
Just a little bit. Although, what I've seen of your new model also has made me rather excited for the one you've been working on for me.
Yes! That reminds me.
Ah, got stuck somehow. I don't know how I ever got stuck there.
What game is this?
This is Destiny 2.
Looks like it has a lot of parkour.
More than I'd like, but...
I would say Destiny has a decent amount of parkour, but like Warframe kicks it up to like 11. When it comes to how much jumping you do.
Warframe, I'd love to actually better understand and play, but everything just seems to move so fast in there, I cannot understand what's going on.
Oh my gosh, understandable. It is a fever dream. Half the time when you're playing. So I entirely understand that kind of like, what am I doing? Where am I doing? Why is that?
Yeah.
Takes me a bit to get back into it if I take like a decent chunk of a break.
Or like the few times I played, it was just like I was playing with some friends, and then I'd go into a mission with them, and then be completely lost because they're like 10 miles ahead of me.
Yes.
And me just going, wait, what? Where am I supposed to go? I don't even have bodies to try and follow.
Not only that, but there's like a specific movement style in Warframe where you kind of jump and then as you land you glide. And then you jump again and glide again and jump again and glide again. So you're just constantly moving so quickly. Like if you didn't know how to do that, people are gone. They're gone.
Yeah. So I said, it's like, I kind of wish I could get into Warframe because it looks cool.
I'll tell you what, I will happily play it with you, and I won't abandon you to the wind. It's also a game that Maka plays as well, so like, I could probably be like, hey, come show Elu how to do. And then you have the power of the Buttertoad Guild behind your butt.
The what?
The Buttertoad Guild.
Buttertoad Guild? That's an interesting name.
That is the name of the guild organization that I am part of in Warframe. Their mascot is called Teddery. And they're a little melting butter toad.
Never heard of a butter toad before.
Like we haven't.
I'm just imagining just a toad made out of butter.
Yeah, like a thing of butter that you'd have on top of pancakes.
It's like, that's what I'm imagining. It just still makes no sense.
Hold on, I got you. I think it's in this file. Oh, never mind. My computer is being slow.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't want to open. Oh, God. Why? It doesn't want to open it. I'm dying.
Oh, wait.
Okay, this is Tadgery.
Okay. Is my tablet charged? It is. I'm even more confused now. Because that looks more like one of your slimes than a toad.
What is melting butter, if not slime? You're a butter toad.
Yeah, I hear butter turtle just makes me think of that one movie.
What movie?
It was a butter frog.
Oh my.
It With Cloudy and Chance of Meatballs too.
I know they did a book. They did movies.
Oh gosh, you haven't seen the fever dream that is Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs?
No. I remember the book
Sweet
when I was a
Summer Child.
kid.
You sweet, sweet summer child.
Yeah, I know I like to claim that I'm innocent, but right now, illusion fact is innocent of never having seen it.
Oh, there's lots of movies I am never seen. That lots of people tell me I should.
My point still stands.
Finch, the scorn have been
So,
dealt with
I
for the
mean,
moment.
that's just another one for that
you know?
list.
Thanks for the hard work.
The ever-growing, never-shrinking list.
Yeah. With no idea how to prioritize any of it or ever actually get it done.
Maybe add some shrink wrap to it. Maybe that will have it to start to shrink.
Ain't no amount of bondage gonna help this.
Because, I mean, Kuroi's been... Although Kuroi says he keeps telling me that he's going to actually set up a stream in Discord for us to watch The Princess Bride, because that's some movie that apparently I really have to see.
That's such a
have to
classic.
I remember when I first saw it, it was amazing.
Yeah, I have not seen.
There's no happy fox appeared.
Well, that's partially because I was in the middle of something, but here, let me fix that.
Yay, happy fox!
There's the happy
It's not
fox.
set up?
I don't have any automation set up. It's one of the many things I actually need to sit down with someone who understands how to do it.
But
And
it's
so-
a happy fox.
And so it's a I manually have to go do everything, which in the midst of doing like a dungeon or something, not necessarily able to be done.
Understandable.
Not so easy. My health permitting, I can help you set things up.
Okay. That'd be very nice and helpful.
Of course.
Please give me a strike that has Vex in it. I don't like that ship as much as I thought I was going to. Yeah, let's go to that one. Or no, let's go to the Mass Effect ship.
going ship hopping.
Well, they did sort of a crossover with Mass Effect and brought in some cosmetics stuff from there.
Guardian, we've received
Ooh,
intel that
okay,
Brothers
okay.
Zahn is supplying weapons to the Shadow Legion.
There was a ghost, a sparrow, and a ship that they brought in over here for that. I went and bought the ship just because.
My scions have already attempted their onslaught of Zahn's base, but I miscalculated the strength of this operation.
You miscalculated?
I got cookies if anyone wants any. They're chocolate chip.
Further questions?
Right. Let's get them free.
No. Unfortunately, after this, I actually have to limit chocolate intake and sodium and lots of other things.
And you probably won't like the eggs I make because I add salt right into the yolk.
It's not that I wouldn't like them. It's just that I'm supposed to limit how much I have.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Then I don't get how I wouldn't like them.
The fact that you have to limit.
But I don't understand.
It seems this new Zahn has done some redecorating.
Because you have to
Though
limit
don't
sodium,
think
and I
call
put
this an
salt
upgrade
into
in
the
terms
egg
of
yolk,
taste, but
which adds
perhaps the
sodium.
cannons could be of use.
But you're saying that I wouldn't like them because of that. That wouldn't have nothing to do with whether I like them. That's where I'm getting confused.
Yeah, well, I'm confused. Great.
Two foxes having fluff in their ears. Just two foxes with fluff in the ears.
It happens.
Earlier, I informed the Empress we had already dealt with Zahn. Or at least I thought we had.
Gets worse the older
He's
we get.
returned somehow.
Names hold power. It is
No.
not unlikely this new Zahn is a successor who has taken up the mantle.
Supposed to get better the
Regardless,
older we
it
get.
must be stopped.
That's only if you get more tails as you grow. You get more tails.
That is true of Kitsune.
That's also true of Nagasun, so.
Sure.
Basically, since the Kitsune and Nagasun are basically almost the same creature. And Nagasun do grow up to 9 tails as well.
Ah! What the?
How did you die?
That big flying thing there. Destiny 2 has this annoying bug where certain things do a ton more damage depending upon how many frames per second your setup runs at.
Oh, rude.
Oh, that is evil.
Every now and then they make
it set up to a certain thing, you made it harder.
Yeah, and they fix it every now and then, but there are certain things where it's never really gotten perfect, and running this on a 4090 means that Thresher will usually kill me.
Thank you, Guardian. I've instructed the Scions to aid you. Free the others, and you will have a formidable team to face Brockus Zahn.
We'll take all the help we can get.
But pretty much any enemy that has an ability to force move you with like a push, the damage that's dealt is based upon the frames per second. So high-end computers, you get hurt a lot more for a lot more damage.
That's so many kinds of stinky.
So it's almost like you want a bad computer to play the game to have less damage.
Let me start gaming on this potato.
Actually, you're not wrong. I don't know if it's still a thing, but I know used to be is that the laggier your internet connection was, the more damage you would do in PvP. And the less likely you are to get shot while in PvP.
So what you're telling me is that your old internet would have been great for this game.
Yes.
And you were lagging around at the speed of Paran.
Correct.
Oh no.
There are times I miss those days.
The laggy part, or just the days themselves?
The days themselves. I actually logged in onto Perrin the other night. Didn't really do anything, but I logged onto him. He's so far behind in the story on 14.
He opened his eyes and he went, huh? What?
Yeah, pretty much. He's currently 3 expansions behind.
The last thing I remember is a flying Poogie. Like a Poogie with really big ears.
Oh, the flying pig.
Uh-huh. That's what I said.
That would be Shadowbringers. So you're only 2 expansions behind.
Oh no. He's further behind than me? That doesn't bode well.
One expansion would finish up the whole arc that basically we've been on since Realm Reborn. And then the most recent expansion is starting up a whole new story arc. But a lot of people, for whatever reason, a lot of people weren't happy with the most recent expansion. And it made me sad. Because I rather enjoyed it. There wasn't a lot at stake just because, well, you're starting a whole new arc, so you're introducing all new people, all new things.
Yeah, I don't really remember much right now based on Final Fantasy. I wish I did. But...
I mean, it's been a long time since you played, so no one can blame you on that.
And I can't afford the subscription right now.
Yeah. Although, if you ever just wanted to watch it all, I do have most everything on my YouTube channel. I have most everything recorded on there, so. There's a few quests I still have to go through and record, but all like the main storyline's all done. Because, well, there's just a ton of quests in 14.
Unless we disable that shield, we're sitting ducks out here.
I'm not sure why exactly, but I feel like I would have a hard time watching a non-live version of an unedited Final Fantasy stream.
That's fair.
My brain just goes to me like that. Wouldn't work. Attention.exe has left the building, you know?
The worst parts is just when it's just like sitting around waiting for dungeon queue to pop.
Oh gods. Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. Dungeon queues are evil. Especially if you're not one of the like absolutely super duper required people, like a healer.
And since I usually play DPS most of the time. I usually have to wait a little while. Especially since they came out with 2 new DPS classes
Well fought, Guardian.
this season.
We've cut another head
Or not
off
this
the
season, but this
proverbial Hydra.
expansion.
Hydra have but one head, Devrim.
Yes.
What do we got?
Vex
What do we
Hydra
got? What do we
do.
got? What do we got?
There's an old Earth
We got
mythological
Viper,
creature
and
You would do well
which
to
is
leave your
a
hide site to better
2 sword
understand our enemies.
wielding
I'll do that.
swashbuckler pirate type class.
Huh.
And then what is it called? It's a mage class. Deals in all its magic is based around making paintings. I just can't remember the name of it at the moment.
I'm seeing the word Pictomancer.
Yes, that's it. Pictomancer.
Oh wow, even Reaper is new to me.
Yeah, that would have been the last expansion. That would have been Endwalker. We got that. and they gave us a new healing class during that expansion.
Oh, see, I know about Sage. I just didn't know about Reaper.
Yep, those two, Sage and Reaper, came out at the same time.
Yeah, maybe because I'm a healer. My brain was like, yeah, this exists. Meanwhile, over the DPS corner, I'm like, you guys just tank the floor, it's whatever.
I don't tank the floor much anymore, most of the time.
Anymore, you say?
Yeah. Anymore. Because I know, especially when I first started on 14, when I was on such horrible internet playing a Dragoon, it normally meant I was tanking the floor.
Oh yeah. Straight up floor tank, no questions asked. Where's Alu? Check the floor.
It got a little bit better once I moved to Bard and just learned that I had to constantly move. And then I had a 75% chance of not being in the AoE.
I like how that's 75%. That's not 100. It's 75, not 100. Like, wow.
It depended upon where I decided to spawn and at what point in time during me running circles around everything.
Very true, very true.
Because there was the occasional time when I would just, because of me running around, I would not know it and then run into the AoE circle.
Well, that must have been fun.
Well, when you had over a full second of lag, and that's just information going one way, it's there wasn't a whole lot you could do. It was a lot of prey that things worked out.
A lot of prayer and a lot of Zerai saved me.
Yep. Though my internet connection did get occasionally a little bit better here and there over the years, it was still always kind of bad.
I think just now you've got like the best internet that I've ever known you on. As far as things go.
Yeah. It just required me moving.
Such is the way of things.
There it goes. Now let me pick it up.
The bridge is lowering. Let's move.
Which, I mean, on my old internet, I would not have been able to even try to stream. So.
Which is sad, because you'd also have, like, the best Destiny.
Yeah.
So what you're telling me earlier.
But he also got disconnected from Destiny PvP a lot, too. And then there was the data caps. Which that's probably one of the worst parts about satellite internet was the data caps.
You only had like a certain amount before it went no.
Before it basically went to dial-up speeds? Yeah. And like occasionally when the speeds got better, the data caps would change. Overall, my favorite data cap was when it was like 500 megabytes a day. And it, yeah, but it reset daily.
Megabytes super small.
Not really. I mean, especially not, what, 14 years ago? I mean, 14 years ago, most games were maybe 8 to 14 gigabytes. Nowadays, games are closer to like 100. But usually meant that for any like new game I wanted to play that needed to download, it was take like my PlayStation or my PC to a friend's place, hook it up there, and download it on their internet.
As pure and potent as sunshine, soaking through your skin. Ashladoo knows what the Guardians have done. She watched as her lineage
I remember you telling me this,
one
and it sounded
after
so
the other.
hellish.
Crota, Oryx,
Yeah.
Omnigul, and she is eager to return that pain.
Like, I would have cried.
But when it's basically the option that's you're left with, it's...
Yeah, no, when it's the only option, like, you got it. If you have any chance in playing that game, let's go over to the parents.
My parents were on similar internet, so it was friends.
Oh, friends, yeah, friends. I'm here to steal your internet.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'd do at times. It's just like, hey, can I come over and steal your internet for a while? I'll even buy dinner. It's actually something I should probably think about what I want to do for dinner.
Ooh, what's the options?
I don't know yet.
Fair play. Yeah.
With my new dietary restrictions, so that since I've had one kidney stone, or well, still have a kidney stone, I'm at higher risk to have future kidney stones.
Correct.
I've got to change my diet and try to not have another one of these because this sucks.
Ow, don't kidney stones hurt?
Yes.
Ow.
Very much so.
I was talking this whole time, my mic was up.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, Okami.
Don't worry, it's a reoccurring theme for me.
It happens so often, sir.
It happens for me as well, so I can't fault you for it. Although I wonder if maybe I finally passed the kidney stone, because it's been 6 hours since my last painkiller, which means it should be wearing off. And so far, no pain.
And 3, 1.
Still no pain. I've got a headache, but that's probably from having barely eaten for the last 2 days.
It is the mean beans.
Worst part is there's a whole lot of stuff that's on the you shouldn't have this pretty much after having a kidney stone pretty much ever again. That's like, oh, that's a lot of things that I like.
I enjoy this. Please stop.
Like, can't have any type of beans, no dark green vegetables.
Really?
Yeah. Anything that contains what's called an oxalate.
Interesting.
Can't have any kind of nuts.
When it comes to oxalates, that's actually a fairly high amount of noms.
Yeah.
Including hot chocolate.
Yep. Chocolate is one of the things.
Here she comes.
I hope you didn't like raspberries and oranges either.
No, not really a big fan of either of those. Oranges are okay, but I'm definitely not a fan of raspberries.
That's fair. Yeah, I can only remember so many foods that have oxalates in them, but it was one of the things that I had to study for my nursing.
Yep.
Where are you on?
But yeah, they provide me an entire list of things to.
Oh, like to avoid?
Yeah, it's like supposed to keep all my meals like low protein. as well.
It's over.
Oh my
Ashley
God.
Dune is
As
dead.
that's another thing that can
This is a relief to hear.
cause you to have
But
another
Ashla
kidney
Dune's
stone
presence
is a
is
high
no
protein diet.
coincidence. The Hive must have grander ambitions for the Pyramid's influences.
Which
Return to me.
also is annoying
There
because
is
it's like,
much to discuss.
well, I very much like to eat meat. So that kind of sucks.
Even some vegan products and stuff like that have oxalates in them, so it's kind of hard to stay away from that sort of thing.
Yeah.
Like even tofu, from what I recall.
If I remember correctly, tofu is generally made from beans, so I would probably have to stay away from that anyways.
Oh no! It's delicious.
I've had some good tofu, but generally I generally have not cared for it most of the time, so. But I think I am going to end stream and try and figure out dinner.
That's the good plan.
Let's see if there's anyone out there to raid.
Thank you so much for having me.
You're always welcome. So's Okami. That's why I jump into.
Having me.
That's why I jump into the live stream chat here, in case anyone wants to join me while I stream.
I just thought I would ask first before
Nope,
hopping in.
I mean, that is technically the most socially appropriate means to do.
Indeed, indeed. Let's see. Do I have anyone who we can raid?
I've got a couple people.
I go for them then.
I was going to go for, and you should know them, Neum.
They were who I was gonna suggest.
Great minds think alike.
I don't often get to raid Neum, so.
Neum's currently playing Armored Core.
Yep, a game I will someday get around to playing. One of many games I will someday get around to playing.
Fabulous.
But when move over, if everyone wants to copy and paste this message over into the chat.
Alright.
I'd like to thank everyone for joining us.
What message? There we go.
For joining us here today. We will be back probably later
I'm
tonight.
just gonna oh no, it doesn't have your emojis.
With more of something. Till
It doesn't
then,
have your emojis.
I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. I need to fix my emojis too and figure out and put which ones go where.